Hello students, we will continue the story. We have to read the third stanza today. It seemed to be a job that anybody could have done if anybody thought he was supposed to be the one. But since everybody recognized that anybody could, everybody took for granted that somebody would. Now here, in a very simple, in a very simplistic way, the poet is trying to convey about the daily work, the day-to-day work, or about the simplest works that we think is the simplest thing to do. And in all those things, with the work that we think that is not difficult, we always take it granted, that someone else will do, this job can be done by anybody, this is not a very tough job, anybody can do this, but no one is supposed to do that. He is the person who has to do that. He himself, you yourself has to do that. We never realize that. We always think that this is the easy job, anyone can do that, anyone can put the chairs aside, it's not our, we generally do not take the responsibility, and that's what the poem is all about. And that is what again it's saying, in some work, in simple works, we think that this work can be done by him, this work can be done by whom, and we never think that this has to do by me, this has to be done by me, I have to do this. We never think that. We always think that this is easy thing, he will do that, he will do that. No one ever recognize that it is you who has to do that. Everyone think that anybody could do this, and everybody took for granted. What does the meaning of taking granted? When you taking something, when you thinking, when you taking granted of something, it means you are very much sure, you are sure that this will be happened, as you are saying it will rain today, you are taking it as granted, you are taking the weather as granted that it will definitely rain. No, you cannot sure about these things, you will have to do yourself, or you will have to wait, to see what happens or what not happen. You cannot be so sure, you cannot take anything as granted. Taking anything as granted means taking 100% conformity, surety of something to happen, without having any confirmation that it will definitely happen. No, it's not happen in that way. You will have to see, you will have to wait whether the thing will happen or not. Now students, move on to the next stanza. What does the poet wants to convey us? Again, now the poet will tell you, but nobody told anybody that we are aware of, that he would be in charge of seeing it was taken care of, and nobody took it on himself to follow through and do what everybody thought that somebody would do. Now again here, student, what happened is that, but nobody told anybody that we are aware of. Nobody tells anyone that, I am aware of, I will do this. That's not the case, Nobody is aware of something because they are thinking that someone else would do. And that he would be in charge of saying it was. No one is in charge. No one is aware that it is he. It is the person himself. It is the you who have to be in charge to see if the thing has been taken care of or not. That's what the line is suggesting. And nobody took it on himself to follow through. No one actually take it upon himself, upon herself, that we have to continue this work. We have to follow through. We have to take care that whether the work has been done or not, and after that also you have to take care, you have to focus, whether the thing is happening or not. It's all up to it's all about taking responsibility, students, nothing but taking responsibility. That's what the whole poem is about, and the whole poem is suggesting you through different ways. Actually, when that everybody needed show did not get done at all, everybody was complaining that somebody dropped the ball. Anybody then could see it was an awful crying shame, and everybody looked around for somebody to blame. And now as you saw in the earlier paragraphs, no one generally take the responsibility. No one actually aware that it should be, how the work is being done. No one is looking of, no one is caring of, no one is taking care of the work. No one is taking responsibility of doing the work. But when the work is not done, then everyone tries to blame others. Then everyone thirsts. And then everyone actually blames you that it is you should have been, it is you who's supposed to do that. In the beginning no one does, but after that, when the work is not completed properly, when it has done badly, then you start blaming each other. That's the problem. And this has been proved to you by giving an example. Suppose a ball has been given to you and you have dropped that, and now you are blaming someone that it is you who should have been caught it, not I. So in this way, first we do not do any work, but after that, when the work is not completed properly, when this has not been done in 100% perfect way, then we start blaming each other. Somebody should have done the job and everybody should have, but in the end nobody did what anybody could have. So now, student, it's all about that. Somebody should have done the job. Anybody should have done the job and everybody could have done. Everybody was in the position to do the job, but in the end nobody actually did. And what happens? A job that anybody could have done. Look at here. A job that anybody could have done, ultimately nobody did. Nobody did. Nobody does actually. So that is the problem in humans. They themselves do not want to do anything, or sometimes think that it is not somebody else will do. But this poem is teaching you, students, that you do not leave anything upon anyone. Just do it yourself. Take the responsibility. Learn taking responsibility, how to take responsibility. That's what the poem is all about, and that's what the masses is very clear. Take the responsibility yourself. Tomorrow, students, we will see it's objective questions from the poem, and then we will move on to our next chapter actually.